best be on my way. Here goes nothing.
No longer a back. We've...
It is mother. Sure that they would.
That...
But I can't. This is it. What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counts with my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance.
史坦安，
文伯恩，
I have no desire to end your life, you know that. To end it? To struggle on. It is a grave choice you're making for us both. But if it must be so... Very well. I'll stand down. To stand by you.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guests. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, orderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
不是你们就这样子看着他把虫放进去。
Really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on bold.
史坦安，
安安，
To prepare the way.
There you are, as predicted.
烂柴坦安安
That，draws one toward
安安，
death like a moth to light. You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are
史
erased
坦
from
安
it.
安，
安
A
安，
flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Finer champions than you have tried and failed. But perhaps they lacked the fear that drives you. Your freedom hanging in the balance. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted
史坦安
follower.
安，
I have fought great
Um.
wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn
终于
all
见
of
boss 了吗？
Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. Yes. join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
You can't get at him as long as the night song's caged. Eat it.
啊，不能够直接打吗？一定要先点上来，然后才能过去打吗？
Have you not learned? I am beyond death, fool.
Hello，
Hello， 完蛋！
One day, I'll catch a break.
要先救人，
救人，
不然无敌。
哪来的人？哦，右边，
右
我看到了
边，
不是，有人要救，怎么不讲呢？
他不告诉你啊，你又没问。
不是，我是说那剧情没有讲。
宇宙神游，
But perhaps you hope to learn your place in history. You, I will kill you now.
We can't get at him as long as the night song's caged. What's it gonna take?
Nothing will stand in my way. Another step forward.
Let me recite their demise. Indeed.
好喂，严重失误。好喂，多心魔飞过来了。好喂，心灵震爆。好喂，快死了。
Focus your attack, soldiers.
好喂，已经死了。
这仗相当难打。
嗯，我感觉到了。
我不会告诉你后面还有个骷髅王。
不，我现在比较想知道的是我要怎么救人。
你要怎么死？点他。
不行啊！
右键。
要右键是不是？ 哦，好，不然来不及了，下一回合再说。
Another day, another fight.
吃我的菜刀！
Something good here, I hope.
Witching hour. It shall be done.
今天又看到个强力 build， 防弹武僧，穿板甲拿盾牌，单刷10台高达。
Have to keep going.
没有啊。 不能救啊！我又被唬烂了。
看看旁边的锁链呢。
没有啊，这些都不能点啊。
Moving.
不对啊，我就是点他本人就解锁了，可以救啊。
但我没有啊，
难道又改版了？旁边不是有东西可以打？
Have to keep going.
没有啊，可以打，没有任何东西可以点啊。
这家伙好像可以收入队伍中。
Have you not learned? I am beyond death, fool.
他无敌的要先救人。
我想救啊，但我救不了啊。
What should I do? On I go. Take your.
typical.
I can't even catch my breath.
不是，你可以告诉我，我点不到他，我要怎么救人？
马王谈晚安。
晚安。
Blood follows me everywhere.
Dice roll in my favor.
没有任何
是
东西。
你有什么任务道具？一进来就大场面。我拿主角点的。
没有任何东西呀、啊。
Pawn to cleric 4.
Talk to me.
哎、可以了。干他妈的是 bug 啦！
Covered.
宇宙神游。
Well, so much
真的是宇宙神游。
Victory is assured.
算了，还是下去好。
Don't get too close.
ready. Onward.
Catherine Thor! Face me!
Back in your cage!
干嘛有够痛的啦！
One can't always be a gentleman. Striking distance.
先复活，后面还有一只 boss。
Concentrate.
没有用啊，火起来了，马上就要被打死了。
为什么决战场面这么干？不是应该人山人海才对吗？
Never a dull moment.
哎，啊，椰子哥好强！
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I
抢人
am
头，
eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
骷髅王是你。史坦88，我想要一笔1等身大小艾米莉亚，买给我吧。
这比较像你弟会说的。
我弟是狂3，我是艾米莉亚 Tilda， 所以是不一样的。
哦。
可能是3死神最菜的一只。可以这样出卖自己的弟弟吗？当场挂死史坦，出卖。
为什么啦？为什么全部没中啊？神经病哦！
可悲的史坦。
重来。
Perhaps you hope to learn your place in.
欧气用光了。
不是啊，那个判断怪怪的吧？他那个应该判定是必中啊，也就是说我不知道点到哪里去了。他那个明明就超大一只，然后判定怪怪的。唉，
他可能不吃立场伤害。
哦，也是有可能的。
你看看抗性。
我等一下再看抗性。啊，我重来，意思。
或者你点歪了，
也是有可能我点歪，但那么大一只怎么可能点歪啦？那智障游戏。
重打。
只能重打。刚那个状况不重打没办法。
超级夺心魔。抓抓抓！ 坦的激战天赋带到了 DND 手加减。
Over there.
Rough tempest I will raise.
Where do I go from here? Fall by my hand.
"我真的是天生自带手加减。
Ketheric Thor! Face me!
不是天生自带100%老马吗？超级天使。
我有点担心暗夜之歌。
Want another?
I've got it.
等等，会有刺激的场面吗？
已经够刺激了。
会有老马的场面。史坦拉兰自带天生100%老马属性的你这款游戏老马了多少次？
很多，多到我有点害怕。
有超越战神吗？
There comes easy
不知道哎、应该差不了多少。
应该不会超过卧龙。你听史坦的声音就知道 Till 的超级没元气，就知道他老马到想死了。又加减了。
真的是哦。
5%。今天是5%。
觉得暗夜之歌会死哎、 竟然。真的死了。
他去了。安心上路，这样没人能阻挡你老马了。
Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are.
I speak, they burn.
没有。
不是本来就没人挡得住他老马。
Can't stay idle. On my way. On my way.
为什么你命中那么低还能中？
问得好，我也想知道。
一定是偷袭了欧气。
One life to my life. Sustain me, flame.
Fast.
打得还算顺利吗？好像快过了。
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
老天爷，帮我！谢谢老天爷。老天爷太神了
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me.
为什么他一直发呆让你打？
Nothing.
他动2次，我动8次，合理吧？
You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
The chosen of Merkel is dead. Permanently, this time.
对了，还要上罗壳剑。
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone. Remarkable, truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither God nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
至上真神是一颗脑，不能干他铠甲吗？我对他装备比较有兴趣。
One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese. These chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain.
话说石坦，为什么你的精灵妹子一直都一副没洗澡的样子？有够脏啊！
因为每一场战斗都很痛苦。
We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the
因为
chance
石
comes
坦
to
从
strike,
南
you
天门
must
砍
take
到
it,
蓬莱
for
西
there
路
may only，
蛮
be
子就
one
是脏。
chance.
收割者的拥抱，魔法板甲受到所有伤害减少
2。都很干净啊。
对，这就是我觉得奇怪的地方。你不会被任何法术或动作强制移动，但会在敏捷或免检定中处于劣势。中甲，一点屁用都没有。凯瑟利克的战锤没用，凯瑟利克之盾有啦，这个有用。
What's next?
我看一下哦， 我原本的是奉献之盾，被近战攻击时，可以使用反应强迫攻击者进行豁免检定。
一边说没用，一边收进手。这种人，
法术豁免等级跟攻击掷骰+1加值，这个有盾牌有用，
不如紫的。
Let's get going.
怎么会不如
没用
呢？
可以卖啊。
紫的有比较好吗？我刚刚看紫的没有比较好啊。获得一环法术位，奉献之盾，我看一下哦。治疗自己，等等，他有治疗自己，生命上限加10，生命加值，这个好像，法术攻击掷骰+1啊，究竟是一环法术比较好呢？ 还是法术攻击掷骰+1呢？法术攻击掷骰+1没什么用，确实是不如紫的。
Let's move. Always room for more.
伟大蓝图。反利用灵犀怪吗？了不起，了不起！
Let's have a look.
后面还要打，先休息。
休息，应该不会休息吧？我看看可不可以出去。
Here we go.
休什么息呀？搞不好不给长休嘞。对啊，不给长休怎么休息？
The door pulses. The presence is weak now. A hollow.
虽然他不给我们长休，但没有关系。啊，应该说他不给我们回营地，但应该没关系。
恢复战友长休。
但是法术没有办法恢复，就是。
法术好像也恢复的。
Have to keep pushing.
恢复阵这么猛啊！
Might find something useful.
太佛了吧！
Better get to it.
哎，
外星科技。
No one stopped me yet.
你要去哪里？你要去哪里？
I've been thinking you saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How? Whatever the fuck he's been up to in the last 10 years, we have to stop him. He can't just keep ruining people's lives. He can't get away with it. He used me up and gave me away when he was done with me. Didn't matter how much I trusted him. And now he'd use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills
日
him.
常给老板骗了。
Can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited.
The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing.
Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
That crown sits on a gargantuan Elder Brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear.
Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. I mean, Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away.
You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Can't slow down. Helen! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw you.
贴贴。
I'm here. And so are you.
基佬
And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
贴好贴满。
There you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Anne!
We look forward
他可以加入的吗？
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
这女的什么职业来的？
We'll see you later.
牧师。
Something's on my mind.
I would have...
Long, dark billow.
The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids
死亡
possess
三神有
souls?
4个人。 没有，这
Thou
不是
shalt
日
think
漫。
about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are soulless. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
三天王就
Where
是三
matters
天
of
王吗？
balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. No. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
你讲得很清楚，我听得很模糊，听拢无。
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and 2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die. and strip the Absolute's army of its general. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand
你拿到了
adventures were
灭霸
behind
手
me.
套的一颗宝
That
石。
even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing X.
所以
We
是
do
要
have to
集
check
满
in
5
with
颗
them
宝
before
石吗？
entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
Like
因
your
经费
mind.
不足，只有3颗。
Any word on Nathaniel? And the curse?
6颗。
A flaming fist. A novice, actually. She dropped everything to make sure I made it here safe. Duke Elton would be proud of what the Order has become. A pity they cannot spare the resources to help you with Thaniel. Please, hurry. I don't know how much longer Thaniel can last. Don't.
等等，塞尼尔我不是已经救完了吗？
你的矛升级了吗？
还没。
找一下暗夜之歌，这边进去好像就回不来了。
暗夜之歌我刚刚说过啦，他说不要打扰他，去营地看看吧。
按说这边就能升级的。
Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal. Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace, and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid Tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Yes, but first, a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? It is. And I
要找
did.
影星谈
I was
心。
17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. I had Mizora at my side, and the archdevil Zariel guided our hands that day.
如果我是警察，看到2个人这样对话，一定先抓回去验尿。
The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. It is the one scar I ever bore of it.
史坦安
Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world or the depths of the lower dark and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did. I understand. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a
这
traitor
家
at
伙怎
worst,
长脚
and
了？
Grand Duke Ravengard suffers
被
none.
变成恶魔。
变恶魔了？
More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched
魔人化
warlock he
了。
returned to. I think that unknowable power... I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an elithid by the
DMC.
talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. I'm more than a bit wary.
他应该要改名魔人
I
普
admit.
乌。
Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
These lands will soon be free of Shah's grasp. You can almost sense it. If I was a bard, I might be tempted to draw comparisons between nature and myself both shaking off Shah. But luckily for you, I'm no bard. Of course. Just the one?
石潭，你已经上过几个队友了？
0个。
所以石坦对凯吉真的是一心一意。石坦，你太让我们失望了。
啊！
石坦在专心想要打倒章鱼脸。石坦没上卡拉克吗？
没有哎。
还有治疗脑虫。
The shadows are losing. Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts. I'm sorry. It...
石坦都上过脑虫了，还想治疗？
没有啊。他跟我说营地见啊，但是营地没有啊，还只是对话讲讲而已。
在外面有吗？
Nathaniel. I had to look after him.
Light on my feet.
干不知道跑哪去。
The heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you, you did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
爬里面看看。
You have the makings of a leader.
Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
冥想的
This
表
gate
情，
may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours.
有很多老板称我不
Seek
用
on
你
its
也够
streets
了。
those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the absolute. The
主角
chosen.
身上的血是不是都不能清理？
不知道怎么清理。与其说不能清理，说不如说不知道怎么清理。
用造水术泼一下。
何必浪费魔法？哎呀，叶之哥不见了哎！哦，出现了。
I want to have a word.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. I've been trying to make sense of it all. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? Guilty. The moment I looked at Aelin, I just knew I had to be with her. I was hers. That was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
It's all
out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear.
我觉得蛮难的。
For Aelin, She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
还好不是硬核难度，不耍手段正面上真的
There
很
you
难。
are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, most high. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well
正
and
面上
returned
平
to my
均一场
embrace.
战斗30分钟，
Blessings
他
upon
杀
the
了几千
slayer
人，身
of the
上全
wicked
是
one.
血。
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side.
当然，如果你不介意，死人可能会打得快一
So
点。
mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder. Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo,
听起来好
the
惨。
root is dead, and we live.
没有升级吗？在对话。
The shadows are losing their grip.
Be gone, friend.
让影
I have a
星跟他
darling
对
to
话。
adore. In due time, Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. Painful truths should be handled with some decorum. Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
A long way to go still. I'd better do the talking.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my moon, my blessings upon the slayer of the... We are apart. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Her father, when she... But lo, the brute...
At least things have stayed interesting. Swift as my feet can carry me. Very well.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Looking forward to a bit of...
I would not linger in this land over long, but...
哈尔星不见了。No， 干！他跟我说时机不对，那什么时候时机是对？
我是拿到的。
法师诺诺坎，啊，法师诺诺坎在哪？
Should mind my step. Bet that'll fit in my pack.
超重。
嗯，对，洛洛坎是谁呀？你在哪？
Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
We need to get back. I should speak up.
食坛我又不知道要吃什么了，怎办？
我也不知道哎，想吃什么就吃什么 ，KFC 啊 ，KFC 啊。
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly now that Oliver has returned to him. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring.
KFC 麦当当摩斯丹丹随你
They
挑。
can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish, I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready. I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side. Not what, who, but all in due course.
你怎么办？我现在不知道自己要干嘛。
It's like you'd make a. Once you're dead, how'd you survive it, Thaniel? Don't.
我现在要干嘛？
Seems simple enough.
"再让影星对话他一次，有个触发剧情。
就刚刚对话很多次啦。
Better start a conversation.
Hey, you find Mum and Pops?
没触发出来，可能又 bug 了。
No.
No. I don't believe you. It isn't true. It isn't. Get away from me. Go. Leave. Onward then.
My resplendence honors yours. No doubt you do. But I will come to you when Mother Selûne deems the moment is right.
对啊。诺诺坎是谁呀？一点印象都没有。
可以收啊。
艾琳好像已经收到了，她说她会跟着我走。
我听过这个名字，但是记不得。
我也不记得，我也听过这个名字，但我真的忘记他是谁，他在哪。
可能你没触发这个支线。
而且这个解除幽影诅咒我也没过，我也没过。太奇怪了。
Your path leads away from me, I sense.
你因为随便屠村被诅咒了吗？洛若坎有他一段小时候的剧情。
不是，问题是洛若坎到底是谁啊？
Never a dull moment.
所以说是个法师。
然后威尔也不见了。
一个出名的法师啊！你玩游戏都不跟村民对话的吗？
不是啊，你记得吗？那我问你，你记得哈斯是谁吗？
没遇到啊，我还在第1章。
不好意思，他是第1章的人。
哈哈哈！把你的话收回去。通常 NPC 只会谈话一次，谈完就忘了。
Better not be cursed.
史坦不是都用摸别人口袋的方式交流吗？
那你又记得内地是谁吗？他也是第1章的人哦。
的游戏。逗号。博德之门会变成博德卷轴吗？洛若坎在第3章。
对啊，所以应该不在这吧？ 所以姐爸，我现在要问你，你玩游戏都不记得
这名字出来很多次啊？
你玩游戏都不跟村民对话的吗？在嘴嘛，气死！
我跟你说，我还在德鲁伊那边晃。
嘿，不好意思，那2个都在德鲁伊那边。想不到吧？想不到德鲁伊那边的人，我记得名字吧？
像主角团那个吸血鬼，你记得他名字吗？
阿斯戴伦，我记得啦。惊不惊喜，意不意外？
那肯定不出名啊。洛洛坎是罗兰想拜师的人。
To the left.
干，那我就没有遇到，人家都说在第3章了。
你不能拿个路边的商人问我他是谁，至少要有任务吧。
不是，那你也不能弄一个我没有看过的人说啊，你都不跟村民对话的吗？我就没遇到这个屁。
罗兰，你一开始德鲁一进门就会遇到了啊。
What's this?
互相伤害的2人，他会跟他伙伴吵架，然后你会嘴炮他帮村民。
那不是罗兰吧？你确定他是罗兰吗？你不要骗我嘿！虽然我玩游戏没玩多，虽然我玩博德没玩多久，那我肯定他不叫罗兰。
如果问这游戏有几章会算剧透吗？
不会，3章，一开始就有讲了。最起码对我而言不会啊，对其他人我就不知道。我这边好像漏掉了，这边好像有一个任务可以直接救人。
洛洛坎确实在这没见过。是啊，他叫罗兰，因为他看起来还蛮傲娇的，我蛮喜欢的。
可是进德鲁因营地的时候，
而且盖尔会吐槽洛洛坎的名声。
为什么你说的内容我游戏完全没有印象？
傲娇毁一生。那史坦不是快进尾声了？因为你没派正确的队友出来吧？还是你嘴炮失败，他自己跑了？
也是有可能。
这游戏对话是队友不同，对话也会改。
我没有特别的在洗那个。
谁跑了？好像好感低就跑了。
Hello。
不对啊，我怎么觉得我好像少了什么，可是又感觉没有东西耶。啊，算了，不管了，我要离开了。没有就算了，放弃。
我现在嘴炮都换威尔，可是威尔没有说服。你可以洗点。话说，我现在碰到最多的问题就是到处乱跑，任务都没触发，结果触发回来后 NPC 都死了。
对，我也差不多是这样子的状况。我好懂哦，掠夺者祖尼，你谁啊？
错过时机点，除了剧情会影响，日数好像也会影响。
你是谁？你哪位？
来干你的杀手！
What do I have to lose?
安安，
安。我炸！好，你给我下去。吃火球啦！
四个高等级杀手，
快逃！干有够强的。还可以招架，
严重超重。
没有吧？操纵的是卡拉克。
你会不会还没走上去就被射死了？
非常有可能。你有没有那么多把剑啊，混蛋！还被缩小了，混蛋！
走不动。
Please, Mistra.
摔饭神技。
我靠，这样你也射得到，太神了！
我下来了，我又上去了，打我呀！
打是不见得打得到你啊，但是太重无法投。
小李老母飞刀。
你再给我倒啊！
Swords meet sorcery.
没关系，我们就浪费一下4颗给他过去。对，还好有浪费。
不能侧加。
你他妈，你再射，你再射，你就不要让我碰到你，碰到你的那一瞬间，我他妈就打爆你。
Let's get this over with.
你再跑！
2244等于12，差点没打死11滴血的。
哦。
What path lies before me?
There's no time to waste.
Take you.
补血真的补超级霹雳无敌少的啊！
Take you.
Onward.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
话说史坦会买新的人龙 7.5 吗？看到巴哈开始预购了。
我没有在玩人龙，力量或免检定+1。法师之手，法师之手跟心灵遥控是不错啦，但力量或免检定+1，
心灵遥控。
这个手套应该要给谁呀？
五环耶。
One day I'll catch a break.
给影星。
影星哦。
史坦纳，你会玩亚特拉斯的陨落吗？
好像合理。
这次的人龙 Steam 有吗？
亚特拉斯的陨落不会吧？威能手套巧手+1，这给。
Attention.
？Still alive, so that's progress.
应该有吧，不确定是不是同时上就是了。
前往柏德之门的路。
Looks like an army marched through here.
你也许无法回来的，但是这一区的事物我也不知道该怎么处理啊。等一下哦，有人知道这一个幽影诅咒已经结束了吗？因为我已经把凯瑟利克索姆干掉了，我还能做什么？
应该是做完了，真的干掉了吗？
啊、
但是任务 bug 了，还是你要查看看有没有攻略，手动存一个吧。
他不是很明显的被我杀掉了吗？
发了。
看看哦。 其他人的那个这个任务啊，还不用干掉王，为什么我干掉王之后还没有？其他人只要把昨天那个捉迷藏做完就结束了。为什么我还要干掉王？我还有后续，为什么其他人都没有？
可能中间漏步骤了。说实话，这款任务 bug 还真常出现。任务 bug no 日常。史坦玩出 bug 不是正常吗？好感太低，是不是有漏点话？
应该没有啊。我刚找那个屁孩讲话，他说，奖励这种东西，时间到了自然会给你。他还在吗？我找一下。屁孩，你在吗？对，屁孩在这啊，你看哦。
Your path leads away from me, I sense.
对啊，或许有一天你会看到你的胜利在这播种的果实。
还是要把他砍死，他才会给你。
你这个混乱邪恶够了。好了，不管了啦。
他还在，至少事情还没结束。
谁想和我聊聊？谁想好好聊聊？没人啊，没有任何的惊叹号啊。没有惊叹号是要跟谁聊？
性感史坦在线裸聊。
不是，没有惊叹号，你要我跟谁聊？
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. Guy named Gortash. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. We were both part
与
of
风想
Zariel's
和史
inner
坦在
circle.
床上用身体
Her
聊
by
天。
choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
离希勒宫三小。
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
雨峰想的只有几把好吗？
可能要去营地多长休。
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it.
我只有
I
想
knew
史
never
坦的
to let my
钱。
guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least
你不是都在想几把
If
吗
she'd been completely different.
True love.
We might have been
还是
real
只要
friends.
小史坦。
Nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious. Thank the gods. And I do, every day.
"所以他妈到底是谁想要跟我好好聊聊啦？ 整个营地里面都没有人，头上有惊叹号啊！然后你说有人要跟我好好聊聊，聊屁呀聊！
你漏看了，想色色的人自己出声，挨个聊。
怎么？
在下面。
这么不人性的吗？
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care
that
thou art not distracted on thy quest. Seek, recall that in
树挡住了。哎，有了有了！靠腰啊，在这啊，在这，在这，在这，在这。 是你，艾琳。
这个就是影星了。
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves.
艾琳要加入吗？
I told no one about that.
终于触发了。
Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
毛药拿到了。
I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard, chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
你看，又是 bug 卡任务。
Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
我都没搞懂沙尔要杀他干嘛。
Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
怕泄密。
那只狼好可爱。
月月，影星萝莉真可爱。所以你要在一轮之狼吗？包子头好可爱。 沙尔只在意一件事，只要能让他姐不爽，他就爽。史坦看到月月都说可爱。
among Soluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What?
所以影星不是沙尔的心。
See yourself in him. Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father.
不是。
That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your
我操！
No.
抢来的。
It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
不过他养母更重量级。
I don't know.
Your parents both followed the Moon Maiden. I could sense their faith, even in a brief glimpse of the past.
It is a tragedy that the Moon Maiden's right was perverted by Shah. Your future was stolen from you.
Your parents
艾
are
琳
with your
充分演
abductors.
绎必将无能
You
累
will need
死
to
三
return
军。
to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
要送武器了吗？这算专武吗？
Thank you.
A debt repaid.
可是洛珊达好像比较好用。
姐妹神共用神器。暗金。
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
影星要转职了吗？能换掉你的永燃之剑。
赛伦涅的祝福，进行感知后面检定和察觉检定时获得优势。黑暗视觉可以看到12米的黑暗视觉，武器附魔加3，攻击8到15，两用。月华之光，月之尘埃。看一下月华之光跟月之尘埃，一道光束对所有进入光束。 和其中的生物造成伤害。月之尘埃增加盟友伤害。洛珊达好像没有，不见得会比较好用哎。 它可以拿来丢啦。
投掷不是要自己捡回来。
是啊。不知道可以给谁装，所以暂时先这样吧。
给主角用啊，还可以投掷，适合野蛮人。
I'll give it a shot.
肩膀脱臼没了，开心。
I'd like some time to talk.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate: death.
不是永久性脱臼吗？
I've been lied to.
一辈子脱臼也太惨。
And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me. Of course. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed
史
of the
坦瑟瑟
shadows.
失败。
Ketheric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
终于要博德之门了。
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prism bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to
精
the
灵
city.
妹子受不了老马砍了，现出真面目。可惜不能上奥林。史坦吃得下他吗？
我不行，但吉巴应该可以。他跟吉巴的那个应该是频率应该是有对到的，全部杀掉之类的。
你喜列公三小。
They will sate my blade thirst
性癖可以冷门，但是不能邪门。
But tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow
你不要推己及人。XD。
My blades will thirst again.
你敢说他不是跟你一样见面就想打吗？
史坦安啊，刚回台湾。
恭喜回台，玩得开心吗？
打蛇吗？
结巴看到人就想杀，
还不错。史坦要萝莉点的那个太老了。Live a Life 的音乐会真的超赞的，非常赞。
哦，真的，如果是去听那个音乐会的话，超爽。
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
最后的安可曲，下村洋子还亲自上阵，超猛的。我想起僵尸哪有那么萌0.0？
竟然下村洋子亲自上阵吗？感觉好像很划算。
其实不太划算，一张票要9900日元 XD。
3000多台币也差不多啦。你在台湾看演唱会，其实台湾的那个票价也差不多是这个票价，不管是演唱会还是音乐会。
Poor Shadowheart, she's been jerked around so much. I want to believe.
Tilda 新年出国也涨价。
阿斯戴伦，竟然是阿斯戴伦，我有点惊讶了。
真的错过了以后就没有了。但说真的，男女的比例大约3:2左右，女性听众非常多，很多妈妈阿嬷去听。也有很多年轻的就是了。问题是，就算台湾同样票价，却未必能看到跟日本同样的东西啊。然后超多人都背着合作的包包和穿着 T 恤，
代表着大家都很有钱。真好，我也想要很有钱。
日本还好啦，我多年以前去日本的安利美特也是觉得妹子好多。Tilda， 我想起女生穿婚纱听演唱会，那种可以直接放声。
All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them.
台湾若同样票价的话，其实对日方来说不划算，因为要住宿、机票、运送乐器等，所以理论上台湾的票价要高上许多才会相对合理。日本的全职主妇比较多，你当然会觉得女性比较多。
Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions?
比方说水树奈奈演唱会，在台湾就看不到她吊在空中唱歌啊。我说女性多指的是去听 Live a Life 的音乐会的人数。
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March!
尹山也有上场唱一首就好了，然后最后安可时还有在唱组合曲，说真的超热血。
现在是连睡觉都不让人好好睡，就是了
被偷袭了。虽然我也不是第一次听尹山的现场了，但这次真的很不一样的感觉。4。
吃我一下！然后我炸！再吃一下。
Let's go. With haste.
Jam Project 以后还有激战区吗？大家都睡太爽，没人站夜哨。激战区可能没了，但机器人动画的区肯定还是会有。有吧？40周年有机会。2到4的哨当然是老马坦自己站。
我是被武神反打了一波。我是被反打了一波。
好希望有新的激战啊！你确定35就会出？我觉得40机会比较大。去日 K 场共真是老人又充满回忆的象征。
Best be on my way.
My faith will protect me. When I go.
Battle of wits. Certainly.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
No surrender.
Nothing important is ever easy. Can't slow down.
这群该不是那女的派来的。
Here goes nothing.
我丢！
Finish this.
Moving.
最后一回合。
要所有人都到，还是只要有一个人到就可以了？
一。
With ease.
需不要提醒史坦。
Stomach drops.
啊，来不及了。
随便了，反正他爆了。
啊！被 ending。
变身 Hilda。
Join me. Throw.
史坦快上！克苏鲁化了。
好的，我可以认真玩了。刚刚只是让他的。
And I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
又要说是效果了。
Indeed, we'd bet, but before that, there's
史
one thing I
坦
need
就
to
是
see
不
to.
认输。
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
没有啊，我刚刚确实是让他的。
The curse. Your courage has.
你没有感觉出来我没有出全力吗？
Sergeant.
No.
So you came.
零。
Get back to your.
No plan.
没感觉。
那你马上就会看到我出全力了。
Beyond.
出啊！
阿斯戴伦不重要。
全力嘛！你每次跟我玩的时候也说你没用力 Tilda， 但是没有2分钟就跟死狗一样瘫在那边。
那是几把？
我等下就发一个更新档，让你不能读取。刚刚出全力的话，史坦应该会气到摔键盘 XD。你的全力很可怕吗？
哦。
And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me. I think if we can... And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I... Unless Kaz... We should get...
妈，睡觉不好好睡，在那边吵人。
would typically liberate them from their parasites and their.
You're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
史但我跟你说，你是不是该派夜哨了？兽人永不为奴。
我知道兽人永不为奴。
等级9矮。
好像有点麻烦哦。
来看看史坦的权力。
我想一下哦。
女玩水染使脑变形虫王。史坦，这跟你玩的游戏是不是有那里像？
I'm going to enjoy this.
Close ranks.
Tale for the ages.
只要有一个人到就可以了嘛。吃盖特光束。
Quickly! I can't do this without you.
No time for mercy. Heading out.
哦哟，他不让我点呢，他是坏啦，干！
Or we will all become thralls.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
哦，可以啊，不知道为什么他刚不让我点，走了。是不是跟你说了，我只要认真了，就 easy 了。
洋基人。 养鸡人，
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Patched up. Pushing on.
Take you. Take you.
I've got a long road ahead.
Friend of Gake, you will be cleansed.
养鸡人有这么多武僧吗？我操！
要被推下去了 ！RXD 8888，888，认真的8888。88888，安心上路的史坦。
0D 有够硬。你好样的！
法师是时候了，自爆。
你好样的，有够霹雳无敌痛！
Better than nothing.
Take you. Take you. Worth a rummage. This way.
I need you now.
那个武僧的伤害是不是有点奇怪？对方武僧的伤害怎么会高成这副德行？
不会啊。
而且他看起来不像武僧，他看起来是战士啊。他的名字都叫战士啊。
打不赢就加入。 因为你还没研究透这职业。
名字是战士的武僧。
你中了7死星点钟就爆掉了 XD。
Help me! It's not over. Come to the skull.
研究透了，随便打50以上。
不是，其实我的武僧伤害也很高，只是对面的也太高了。
我说的是1拳50，不是1。
那个是要装备吧？
let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
网婆真面目。
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
大失败。
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the mind flare's awareness is everywhere.
大失败。
You blunder in its presence like a walk pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. Look around you. We are at war. Fight with me. Your future depends on it. Together, we can turn the tide.
晚上安。
晚上安。哦，干，他们对面好猛哦，对面武僧超猛的。
哇靠！
他就这样把那一群可爱的小脑脑全部打爆了，这太过分了。
都说了你还没研究透，等级9啊！这样要怎么扭转乾坤君主救我？等级9在这游戏已经接近顶天了吧？
唉，好吧，只有武僧能够干掉武僧。啊，0滴，坏。算了，没差，0就0滴。
0。柏德之门3最高12等。
啊，还有啊！哦，灵气钢拳。哦，修啊！
会喝药的夺心魔。
我想一下哦。动作真多哎！
这徒手搓火球到底是？
就是徒手搓火球。
凤凰拳。四象门的技能。484有一个人躺在那边看戏啊。
错觉，一切都是你的错觉。
前排神塔。
他不是看戏，他是合理的吃了一套对方攻击，坦住了前期的伤害。
躺好。
上不去怎么办？
人家都躺在地上了，你还编？看戏让君主 solo， 所以跟躺好看戏有什么差别？史坦专业献祭队友。
You are not the one I wish to speak with. Bring me your leader. Stand.
Too much to bear.
Now is not your time.
哎，免费复活哎，好开心哦！我觉得啊，我需要换衣服了，再这样下去不行。为什么会穿着优雅布衣，而不是别的防具？
就说衣服穿太多。你狂战换什么衣服？
早该穿上去的。
属性洗好点。
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more.
所以你原本是男的，而且还会用吃完，
跟君主修干吗？
而且还会做信仰之药。你到底是男的还是女的？我看不出来。
他原本是人类。
不是说了吗？
The one you know as the absolute. I was a thrall like any other.
他原本是大佬。
But I was fortunate.
洗澡去，究鸡，史坦先拜。
拜拜。
I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good
史
fortune
坦修
to
何
meet
时？
Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership.
明天，但我明天有事，所以明天早上不会开，下午也不会开，晚上才会开。
The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while.
所以
Until my
明
true
天休
nature
假
was。discovered by the tyrant himself.
是，但是因为明天有事，所以明天晚上才会开。
He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an elder brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard
杨基真太
within
子
this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew.
就剧透来说，奥菲斯还蛮明理的。
Returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know.
这就是生活对吧 ？Kill 的实
I
场。
have far surpassed who I ever was before. You
问
too
号。
should embrace this change.
刚刚哦，一本好的书籍改变你的一生。喂，警察局吗？
第3本好
I
书是
believe
吧？
we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
开始劝诱了。
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you. As I
一
told
直
you
想让人进化。
why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would
会
do
长
far
般的样子
better as an illithid.
你想要力量
Do you
吗？
wish to evolve or not?
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to
Hawa.
deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace
石
it.
坦渴望力量吗？
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
!21也太难。
3 3
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
6，再来就是9了，对不对？
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with
失
another.
败。
5，再来11。老天爷，你有多希望我变成零习惯？
Do so alone.
这是底面闪。
20面。过了，过了啦。
Of disappointment.
22
Stronger than any you've ever felt. And then
不会变啊。
you've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not
史
ready.
坦，快点啊！
Keep
大
hold of
屁！
it then. Until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution. And your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey.
变成
You
特
heard the
种
chosen. The brain has gone to the city,
会比
and the
较好
army
吗？
marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must
会比
find
较
it
强。
and bring it under our control.
人家问你需要力量吗？不是问你需要老婆吗？强度有保证，你要确定哎。
If not over, then through.
你别说，有个技能跟神一样。那算是变职业吗？
Open up.
说出来算剧透吗？
I'll take that.
从除去寄生虫，再变成跟寄生虫共存，最后再变成寄生虫。晚安。
晚安。
加班吗？
没有要加班，东西捡一捡就差不多。
Anything of use?
能不能变回来？
Consider using the tadpole. Your evolution.
史坦明天休吗？
明天休，但明天不会开，明天要晚上才会开台。话说我现在要干嘛？
睡觉。我是谁？我在哪？我要干什么？或者问问同伴渴望力量吗？
你渴望力量吗？
明天进第3章吗？
嗯。
不，我渴望萝莉。
我现在应该已经算第3章了吧？ 隐形头发怎么变白了？
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact or astral prism the whole time we've had it.
好看啊，
Sounds
改
like
性了
utter， madness, even though I've seen it with my own
白
eyes.
毛
The more I learn,
比较
the
赞
less I understand
被吸干了
why I
改
was sent
性
to
了
retrieve that thing.
不是，你也要有一点剧情告诉我他怎么变白毛的吧？
Nor the Mother Superior. The prism is
有
no
啊
longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
哪一段？他不是只说他会要做一些事情吗？
被别人用太多太累了，他抛弃了他的神啊。
我知道啊，但是你总要让我们看到他变白毛的那个过程跟那个吧。
剩下的不要问，爱他就要接受他。
嗯。我有个问题耶，
别问，就是爱他。
我现在如果再穿上这一套鞋子，会额外再加上那个感知调整数值的伤害吗？
可以洗子值了。你后面继续破他主线，就知道他为什么变白毛了。44看。
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Moving ahead.
箱子在哪里？
他的故事会说的。
哦，故事会说是就后面才会补，是不是？把后面补呢，就后面补了。
对。开始我也觉得很奇怪，
会补就好，没有补
后面就理解了。
没有会，因为他突然之间这样子，就确实是蛮奇怪的。会补就好。来，我们选一件衣服穿。
没听过一夜白发吗？穿了就吃不到野蛮人加成了。你要确定啊。
野蛮人不是只有那个叫什么？无甲防御吗？啊，除了无甲防御之外，我还有别的啊。中甲我是精通的啊。
你看看上面属性，有没有多人一个 nef？
没有啊，这个是青羽树花。
好像没有，那还好。
对啊，中甲是野蛮人可以穿的啊。
我穿中自己狂暴无效。
那是重甲，重甲野蛮人不能穿重甲。
太重狂不起来 X。我野蛮人现在还是服装吧了。史坦明天放假。
明天放假，但明天不会开，早上不会开，要晚上才会开。明天有事。好了，现在时间晚上9点14分，今天就先到这了，感谢大家收看了，剩下就
明天放假，明天不会开，
明天晚上见啦。
要撑还是能上到20个，888。下午也没开哦，晚上也不开，
晚上会开，晚上会开。
88。
好了，晚安啦，晚安啦。
88。
早点休息，明天晚上见，拜拜拜拜拜拜拜拜。
8888。